Trinity Boswell's mother tells me her only daughter was shot and killed after an argument turned violent in Inglewood. Hours later, their family friend was shot just a block away. Those two women, part of this weekend's violence that one family is fighting to stop.
All I got is my memories that I'm gonna cherish for the rest of my life. They took my baby.
A mother sheds tears outside of the Southside building, where plans are underway to house the group Ex-Cons for Community and Social Change.
There's a system to this violence. We want to break that system.
To help areas plagued in ongoing violence.
All I see is parents crying.
Now they're on the other side of that grief.
If I could bring you back here, I would, and I would trade my life in with no problem for mine.
18-year-old Trinity Boswell was shot and killed near 72nd and Ada in Inglewood early Sunday morning. Her mother says an argument turned violent during a gathering before shots were fired, Boswell rushing inside of a parked car to take cover.
Trinity was going to get in the car, so she getting in. It's a bullet that came through that window that hit my baby in her head.
Boswell died during a violent weekend that saw at least 44 people shot, 8 of them killed. Family friend 22-year-old Kenzaya Pettis remained in a coma at the hospital after being shot, police say, in an apparent drive-by Sunday night steps away from where Boswell was murdered. Pettis' mother hearing the tragic news while with Boswell's family.
She had to rush out of where she was consoling me and us to go run for her own daughter, 73rd and Ada, 1 block away. These monsters are killing our women, our children.
Okay, man, so let's talk about this 18-year-old girl who was shot dead after 2 separate Chicago shootings last weekend. Now, this is really going crazy because Trinity mom says that her only daughter was murdered after an argument turned violent in Inglewood over the weekend. Hours later, their family friend was also injured in a separate shooting that happened just a block away. Those 2 women are part of the weekend violence that family is fighting to stop. Now, this is crazy. She said that all I got is a memory that I'm going to cherish for the rest of my life. And she said something very interesting because when I was reading all the articles and listening to the news, she said that her daughter was actually in the midst of the whole argument. Now, I want you all to understand what's going on right here. So Trinity, who is the 18-year-old girl who got shot, right? She said that she was, where the argument was going on and she was trying to get away. Immediately, the argument got so hurt and everyone, it was actually turning violent at that moment, right? She was trying to get away. Now, on her way to trying to get into her car, a stray bullet hit her head and she was dead. Now, rest in peace to her. I mean, no disrespect for the dead, right? And stop the violence in Chicago. I keep on saying this over and over again. Now, one thing I also believe is this, right? Because some of you all come under the comment section, talking about my accent and crazy stuff like that. And you are never worried about people dying. You are never worried about human sympathy. So many people getting killed in the street. The leaders of tomorrow are literally dying and wasting away. Now, you are not worried about that. You just worried about the accent. I think that's mispriorities of, what you're supposed to be talking about. Now, let's get back into this. Now, this 18 years old was shot, right? And she was killed. And her mother said the argument turned violent and Trinity rushed inside of a parked car to take cover. Okay, this was not even her car. She was trying to get into a parked car to take cover, and Trinity was going to get into the car, and she's getting in, and the straight bullet came through that window and hit my baby in her head. Now, I keep on saying this. Whenever you are out here in the street and you're listening to some kind of crazy stuff going on and people gathered and they were arguing and stuff like that, the best thing for you to do is to go mind your business. I mean, run away from that particular place, especially if you're in Chicago. Bro, Chicago people don't play. These people are violent people. You get what I'm saying? Most of the street stuff that goes on in Chicago, we hearing people getting killed and over again. Now, let me tell you what happened and why I'm saying what I'm saying, because you might say, why are you talking this way? Why are you calling Chicago people violent people. I mean, this is not the first time we're hearing that, 100 people are getting shot over the weekend. People are doing this. They say that in this particular stuff that happened over the weekend, that 44 people were shot and 8 was killed. That's how violent Chicago is. Now, you don't want to be living in Chicago, and whenever you see people arguing, you want to go settle the argument. The first thing that you can do is to go mind your business. Go your business. Just walk away from that particular scene. Make sure you are not being seen around that particular place. Because when I heard everything that's going on, I was like, how could this be avoided? And I found out that the lady, or the 18-year-old, was actually where the argument was going on. And when the argument turned violent, she tried to get away. Now, on her way, getting away from the argument, a straight bullet hit her and she lost her life. So the best thing that she could have done is to not find herself around that particular argument that was going on. The best thing for you to do is just to go away. Go away. Even though you're walking down the street and you hear people arguing and the person is not related to you, it's not your family member, the person is no way your friend or stuff like that, just go away. Go away. Go the F away. You just imagine that 44 people were shot in Chicago over the weekend and 8 was killed, and this 18-year-old girl was actually a victim. Now, parents, we have to do better. Give yourself and give your children all the education they need in the street, because you've been out here for a very long time. You survived, you did this and did that. The best thing for you to do is to tell them how you've been surviving. Tell them to stay out of trouble, even though the trouble is not their own trouble. Now, you're seeing other people's trouble, argument. The best thing for you to do is to get away from there. Go mind your business. Don't get into the street argument, especially if you are in Chicago. Now, this goes to Chicago, man. I don't know if this is going to be fixed, because I see people glorify violence in Chicago. I see a lot of people in Chicago, man. They love what's going on. They call you a race street ninja whenever you are here killing people, right? We've seen the story of King Von. They keep on respecting King Von, but King Von happens to be someone who is being accused of being a murderer. And when Chasten White comes out to talk about King Von, everyone in Chicago gets upset with Chasten White. But whenever stuff like this happens to someone who is related to them, they want to get sad. They want to say, stop the violence. Now it's crazy. Rest in peace to Trinity. Condolences to the mom and everyone who is being hurt, everyone who got killed, who got shot, and my condolences to you guys and stuff like that. But we have to start teaching our kids better. We have to tell them what to do, what not to do. Get away from the violence. Don't even go close to where the argument is going on. Don't even go close to where all this crazy stuff. If possible, stay at home. Stop going to the clubs. Stop going to the casinos. Stop all that, bro. Go do something positive with your time. If you don't know what to do, go watch some Netflix. I mean, live your life. Don't just die. You get what I'm saying? That's all I can say. But let me know what you all think under the comment section. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on notification bell so you get notified whenever I drop a new video. Catch you guys later.